Hi everyone, it's Coach Vicki, and welcome to day one, your thoughts of the 7 levels of you challenge. In today's, we're going to go over a few different parts. There's a few different in the workbook that's going to be posted after this. Please print it up for you to work on your own. If you could try to get throughout the day, we'll discuss it tonight. If you don't, you may take a day or so. That's okay. What we're going to kind of go in is how to find your change your thoughts to your self-confidence. And remember, self-confidence is not something you're going to find, it's something you build. Just as anything else, when you learn to ride a bike when you were a kid, you didn't know how to ride a bike, but the more you practice on it, the more confident you got. So that is what you got to remember. To have self-confidence is practicing skills, habits, and taking action steps to build that technique or that confidence into what you're doing or that skill. Same as if you think of anything you've probably done at work. When you first start a new task, I know for myself, you don't have confidence in what you're doing because you're not sure of it, you haven't done it. But after you do it a few times, it comes repetition, you're building your confidence. So I want you to remember that self-confidence is something you have to build. But if you need to learn the tools and the how to build it, that it consistently can stay there. So that's what we're going to kind of go into today is how to work on those critical thoughts that stop you from thinking you can do anything. We self-talk to ourselves a lot. We put ourselves down. It's amazing how we talk to ourselves, that we would never talk to somebody else that way, or not somebody else even talk that way to us, but we do it to ourselves all the time. So we're going to try to recognize that and see how to change it. The first step that we're going to do is what's called listen, real, and action. And what it is when you hear that self-talk or that critical talk come into your head, to stop and listen to it. When it says, you can't do that, you're not smart enough, stop and say, okay, I might not know it, thing else, but that doesn't mean I'm stupid. All right, so listen to it. And when you hear that, instead of letting it take control of the narrative or what's going on, you stop and listen. The second part is real. What's real about it? Okay, maybe I don't know that, but that doesn't mean I can't learn it. That doesn't mean I'm not smart or anything else. So what's real about the situation? And if it's something that you don't know and you don't like the answer to, then what is the third part? Action steps can you take to learn it or do it? Because we always think, okay, well, I'm not smart enough or I can't do that. Anything else? No, maybe right now you can't. Be realistic on it. But realize I also can take the steps and to learn it. Thing else, and build my confidence up in learning it. Like I said, everything in life we didn't learn how to, like I said, when we're talking about walking. A baby doesn't learn how to walk in 1 second standing up and walk. It learns to crawl and turn over and take steps and fall and take steps and fall. But they learn from each time one more thing to build the confidence to get back up and do that again. So that's what we want to do, is have grace on yourself in when you're learning something new and building that self-confidence. There's some examples in the workbook, and there's a spot for you to think of some of the top 3 things that you put down to yourself, or self-critic thoughts you have about yourself, and how you can, what's the reality of them, and then what action steps could you take that would change them so that they are not that negative thought or negative anymore. The next tip in the next section in here will be rewriting your story, is to write the narrative of your life in the example of no negative to it. If I don't know something, how I'm going to learn it or what I've done with it. I want you to kind of like take it to the point of thinking, if it was the end of 2021, what would be the narrative of your year? I did this, I did that, I accomplished this on that, I've learned that. What would be your narrative if somebody said, what did you do for the year on that? Or if someone would explain who you are. And think of the narrative, how that would make you feel and what accomplishments you want to be able to say at the end of the year. Because once we figure out where we are, and that's what we're working on, where we want to go, and the action steps to get it, that is the whole framework that, as a life coach, that I will be instructing you on, is once those three basic framework steps. And right now we're doing the pre-work of it, is learning the mindset of recognizing where we want to go and what we're doing. So then that's the step two's tip exercise. Then the third one is your growth mindset over fixed mindset. Growth mindset is the one where you feel see nothing can fail you, nothing will set you back, that you can move forward. It may take some time, but you want to keep going. Fixed mindset is your view that the ability of your skills are innate, you're shy, you don't know it, type of thing, that this is the way always life is going to be. So we want to work on those few key areas, and there is a few little exercises for each one. But I want you to really just think of, when we're thinking of thoughts and mindset, in how much it really makes a difference of what you are and what your day is like. I've learned this the hard way through everything else, and something I still have to battle every morning is, before you get up in the morning, to ask God or your higher power, or just even yourself, to tell yourself, all right, this is going to be a good day. I'm going to do my best. I'm going to bless who I can bless. I've got a lot maybe on my plate today, but that's okay. I've took the action steps. I know what I need to do. I set up my game plan so I can move forward. And if something gets thrown at me, I know how to stop my thoughts, realize what the realistic is, and what action steps I can take to go forward to be the outcome I want it to be. So I'm hoping this helps you out a little bit, an idea of what you're going to read in the workbook, just to kind of give it more to me. I'm a person who likes to hear and see more than read. If you notice, my type of coaching is bullet point, outline, give me what I need of tools and resources if needed to get to learn what I need to learn. Not just all the philosophy behind everything. I want action steps. I want things I can hold on to and say, okay, if I do this consistently, I will get this. And if I don't do this, and if I'm not sure of this, where can I look to as a resource? Who can I have as a coach accountability to hold me to what I'm doing? And that's what a big thing about a coach is. It is not doing the work for you, is giving you the tools and the abilities, but holding you accountable to they become habits and second nature, that you can hold yourself accountable for in each area. And that is the key thing of a coach. That's what I love to do, is to help you realize that you have it inside of you, and just there to help pull it out until it comes second nature to it. Then you can then bless somebody else when what you've learned, and help them through their challenges for it. So today, I hope you enjoy the challenge. Like I said, right after this post of the video, there will be a document to download that you can print out and to do it. Please comment below when you've completed it, or if you have any questions or what your thoughts on it. I would love to hear and share with everybody else. There'll be some other posts throughout the day. And then remember, tonight, again at 7 o'clock, we'll be doing a Facebook Live. And we will go over what we just, the workbook, as well as some other key things and some questions and answer. Again, I feel blessed to be part of this with you, and I hope you guys all have a great day and control those thoughts. And those thoughts are your part of your next chapter. You remember, control what you write in your book and how you think. So thanks, everyone.